Good morning, Grateful Gang. It is Wednesday, July 27th, I think. Wednesday, July 27th. And I have had an absolutely crazy week and a half, full of amazing things where I've been gratefully living my chronic life. Over the weekend, I was in Massachusetts with Riley for a bridal shower for our friend Jessica Auger, who is getting married. They were our former neighbors, and they are like family to us. Oh, look, you get to see my cat's litter box in the background. That's special. So we went, Riley and I drove up to Massachusetts 5 hours and back the next day. So hectic. And then Monday, I had the amazing opportunity to reunite with Linda Edwards, who is the senior moderator of AOG with me, Attitude of Gratitude with Chronic Pain. We both live in New Jersey. However, we live in different parts of New Jersey, so a couple hours apart. So we had met once before years ago, and COVID, of course, prevented us over the last couple of years, but we met for lunch 2 days ago. We met halfway. It was so special. I will share a picture because I have us, I gave her the gratitude sunglasses made by Sharon Saraga Walters of Gratisize 365. Today, and I need to run because I'm going to be late, I get the opportunity to meet another gratitude spreader. Now, last week, if you saw my video, I met Dr. Peggy DeLong, who is the gratitude psychologist, and she happens to live in New Jersey too, which is just crazy. Most of my contacts do not live local. They live all over the world, including the contact I'm going to meet today. Today, I get to meet Dr. Farhana Sadek, who we are working on possibly, what's the word I'm looking for? We're looking to do a podcast together. She is the founder of the app GRATITUDE, which is a gratitude journal but video that was released last fall. And she was on my show, I think she was on my show in September on the live broadcast. So she's from the UK. She's a general practitioner from the UK. And we know each other well. We meet once a week. She happens to be in the United States. Crazy. A couple months ago, I met Dr. Gurma Bishaw from the UK, who you guys may remember. Did I do a video on that? I don't think I did a video on that. I wasn't doing a vlog back then, but I did lots of pictures and I wrote a post. So today I am meeting her. She happens to be in New York City. She's in the States for some family things. So I'm going to meet her. I have to run, but I wanted to capture this on video because it's special. And typical being a mom, because my daughter Riley lives in New York City, I have packed, got some tomatoes I am bringing to her, as well as a vegan lasagna that I made last night. So I'm hoping to do a quick drop off after I meet with Farhana for lunch. So join me. I cannot believe, through gratitude, these special opportunities that are presented to me, that I get to not only meet these amazing people on the internet, but often, or I shouldn't say often, but sometimes the unique opportunity to meet them in person. So I cannot wait. I've got to jump in the car to, New York City. For me, New York City is about an hour and a half to 2 hours door to door. Really an hour to get into the city, but once you're in the city, there's parking and all that stuff. So I have to run, but join me as I meet Dr. Farhana Sadek, otherwise known as Dr. Gratitude. So stay tuned. Okay, I have arrived here in the city with lots of traffic as usual, and I am walking to the restaurant, but I am walking the wrong direction, I believe. Yes, I am. I need to go to 27th, that's 30th, that was 29th, I'm going the wrong direction. Now let's turn around, shall we? So I got a text from Farhana saying that she is being held up at Starbucks, so we're both going to be a little bit late, but I'm looking forward to seeing her. I just can't believe that we're actually going to be meeting in person. She is a delightful person. Like I mentioned earlier, if you haven't seen my live broadcast with her, she is a general practitioner from the UK. She calls herself Dr. Gratitude. She and her partner founded an app, which is a video gratitude journal called GRATITUDE in the fall. And she believes that gratitude helps with overall wellness. Imagine that. So we really hit it off when we were looking to work together. We are trying to get a podcast off the ground and maybe some other things as well. She's going to be a part of this Women of Gratitude Summit that I'm organizing for World Gratitude Day on September 21st. So, gosh, I never thought we'd meet in person. She happens to be here, so I am delighted. I am walking in the right direction now. You would think I'm in the city all the time, but yeah, sometimes Google Maps and all that, I get discombobulated. New York City is actually relatively easy because it goes by streets and avenues. So unlike cities like Boston where streets are names, you know, these are numbered. So it's relatively easy to get around if you're walking in the right direction. It is a beautiful, beautiful day here. So I'm gonna go. I think I am almost there. I have to go to the bathroom. So if she's still held up, I'm gonna run into the restaurant. We are going to a restaurant I love called Planta Queen, which is a vegan restaurant. And I went here, there's East 27th. I went here with Gurma Bishaw from the Gratitude Initiative from the UK a couple of months ago. I've been here with my family over Christmas time we were here. So I'm looking forward to it. So I'm gonna run and I will film a bit later when I see Farhana, Dr. Gratitude. All right, so we're getting out of a great lunch and here she is, Dr. Farhana Sadek.
So grateful to be here, having had the most amazing vegan meal and having met my lovely friend Lauren.
I know, I can't.
So grateful to have her in my
too
life.
many things at once.
I got my super cool new glasses to walk around New York City in.
Yes,
so
we've got our gratitude glasses on from Sharon Saraga Walters, and
thank you so much.
Such a pleasure to meet you in person finally.
Absolutely, can't believe we made this happen.
I know.
Thank God for travel again after COVID. So
no kidding, right?
Grateful for that. And yeah, hope everyone's well.
So as I said in leading up, I've had her on the show, and she is a general practitioner from the UK. We're working on a podcast together called This Grateful Life, featuring stories of gratitude. And she just a couple weeks ago said, hey, I'm going to be in the United States, and never thought we'd get to meet in person. So this is so delightful.
First of many meetings,
many,
I'm sure. So
yeah. So what are you grateful for today?
Grateful for you, honestly. An amazing friend. All sort of came about by chance, I'm sure. Folks know the sort of the backstory.
I stalked her.
Not quite, but
I stalked
it's a good kind of stalking. No police involved, and just grateful to finally be here, meeting in person. I mean, we do so much virtual stuff at the moment in the world, but there's nothing like that human connection, face to face. So really appreciate that, and happy to be back in New York after a decade. Being a real Londoner, I was just saying to Lauren, there's not many places in the world that I feel that I could ever kind of, relocate to, but I think New York certainly holds a special place in my heart and is one of those places. So
all the crazy. There's something for everybody here.
That's why I love it. The craziness. I think I fit right in, hopefully. So
as you can hear right now. So we are heading out, but it was such a pleasure meeting you in person.
Amazing. Thanks again for my glasses.
Sure. And she's going to be on that Women of Gratitude Summit, which I mentioned, and I'll be talking more about. It's going to be eight of us kind of doing a virtual roundtable discussion on gratitude. And Farhana teaches about, she's a medical doctor who believes in the power of gratitude for wellness. So where I come from the patient's perspective, she comes from the, human being perspective, but also the doctor's perspective. So you can reach her at Gratitude, right?
Gratitude UK. So that's our handle on Instagram. Check us out.
Check out her app, Gratitude, TVE.
That's on the App Store. So thank you.
All right, gang. Nice meeting you, Farhana.
So good to meet you.
Love you.
You too.
Bye, gang.